Okay, good morning, my dear students of 9th E and F. This is our second class. Last day we completed up to 5th paragraph. Today we continue with that 6th para, page number 7. So in the last class, we studied about those two children. They were comparing the school of their great grandfather's time. Not we completely studied about it. Today we continue. In between, Maggie's computer got out of order, and the county inspector was called to repair it, and it was repaired. And Tommy was so curious to know what is written in the book. Margie too. Margie asked him from where he had found that book. Then he told that it was used by his grandfather's grandfather 137 years back. We come to the 6th paragraph. Tommy looked at her with very superior eyes, because it is not our kind of school. Stupid. This is the old kind of school that they had hundreds and hundreds of years ago. He added loftily. Lofty means in a superior way, in a proud way, pronouncing the word carefully, centuries ago. Margie was hurt. Well, I don't know what kind of school they had all that time ago. She read the book over his shoulder for a while, then said, anyway, they had a teacher, and both of them sat in one corner of the house and started reading about it. Tommy was so curious to know what's written in that book. Margie too was so happy to know what is said, and they surprised. Hundreds of years ago, they had to go to such a place, that what we call school, and they had a teacher to teach over there, not a mechanical teacher, not a robot. And Margie also read over the shoulder of Tommy. She also gazed to the book and started reading what is written in that. And she started making imagination in the mind. Oh, a classroom and many students sitting over there. Sure, they had a teacher, but it wasn't a regular teacher, it was a man. Regular teacher means normal, of the usual kind, what they had in 2137, robotic teacher. Then she understood, not a teacher like what she had, a robotic teacher. It was a man. A man? How could a man be a teacher? She was so excited how a man can teach. Well, he just told the boys and girls things and gave them homework and asked them questions. It's very clear to us because we know it, we do it in our regular class while going to school. But these children, the children of the future, they never knew that they had a school, and there are hundreds of students in a class, and different subject teachers are there. They come for a particular time and go, another teacher comes. So it was something wonderful, something exciting for these children. That's why they discussed about it. Then Tommy said it to her, the teacher just told the boys and girls things. That means they taught the students different things. They shared their knowledge and gave them homework and asked them questions. Hey man, he isn't smart enough. Sure, he is. Then she inquired Tommy. Man is such a brainy. That means a man can be a teacher. Sure, he is. My father knows as much as my teacher. Then Tommy explained to her. Yes, my father is also very knowledgeable. Tommy's father is also a knowledgeable fellow. He knows as much as his teacher, that robotic teacher, has that much knowledge. Tommy's father also has. That is what Tommy said to her. He knows almost as much. I betcha. Betcha means informal use. I bet you. I bet you that my father knows everything, just like our robotic teacher. Margie wasn't prepared to dispute that. Margie, first time she knew about this, so she had no anything to fight against Tommy to argue about on this topic. I wouldn't want a strange man in my house to teach me. Anyway, she could not fight against him. That's why I said, okay, my teacher is fine. My robotic teacher is fine. I don't like to be a man in my house to teach me. My robotic teacher is good. Tommy screamed with laughter, shouted, and laughed aloud. You don't know much. You're fool. Tommy said to Margie, you don't know much about a human teacher. The teachers didn't live in the house. They had a special building and all the kids went there. He knew a little bit about his grandfather's school. From them, he got much knowledge. That's why he said to Margie that she did not know much about the school. Not the school what we have now, just near to our bedroom. My great-grandfather had a school in such a way that building only for many students come there and learn under different teachers. They had a special building and all the kids went there. All the kids learned the same thing. She asked again the question whether all the kids had learned the same thing from the teachers. Sure, if they were the same age. You know it very well. How our classes are arranged according to the age. 98 children are of the same age, almost all of you. And the class students almost all of the same age. So according to the age, they are classified into different classes as we have it now. But my mother says a teacher has to be adjusted to fit the mind of each boy and girl it teaches, and that each kid has to be taught differently. But that time, it was not that way. Mother told in such a way that what is happening to these children, what kind of school they have. The computer teacher, yes, computer has to be arranged accordingly on the basis of the student sit in front of the computer. But those schools, 137 years back, the students were divided according to their age, and they are entered into different classes, class by class, age by age. Then she said, but my mother says a teacher has to be adjusted to fit the mind of each boy and girl it teaches, and that each kid has to be taught differently. That is about a computer teacher, robotic teacher. Just the same, they did not do it that way then. Tommy said, but at that time it was not like that. If you don't like it, you don't know how to read the book. Depends on you. I didn't say I didn't like it. Margie said it quickly. Margie said, no, I'm not arguing about your topic. And Tommy said, if you don't like such a teacher, you don't study. You study from the robotic teacher. But I prefer my grandfather's teachers. I'm very interested to have such teachers. They weren't even half finished when Margie's mother called Margie school. When she said she hadn't liked such kind of school, she liked such kind of schools of those 137 years back, what schools their grandparents had. She liked it. She wanted to read about those funny schools. She wanted to know. Anyway, they are not going to have it. The school what we have now. But she wanted to know about those schools. That is what written in that book. By the time what happened, mother of Margie came and called her for her class. They weren't even half finished when Margie's mother called. They did not even finish the chapter, half chapter. Mother came and called her to have her class. Margie looked up. Not yet, Mama, because she just started, not even completed the book. She's also so interested in that book. So she wanted to complete. That's why she said, no, not yet. Please, wait for some more time, Mama. Now said Mrs. Jones. Mrs. Jones? Which Mrs. Jones? Mother of Margie. And it is probably time for Tommy too. No, stop reading now. It's time for Tommy also for his class. And Margie, it is your time. Your robotic teacher calling you. Margie said to Tommy, can I read the book some more with you after school, after my class? I want to complete my lesson, my book, which you gave me. We will both sit together and read that book. She asked him whether he would explain everything what is written in the book or not. Maybe he said nonchalantly. Nonchalantly means not showing much interest, not so enthusiastic. Okay, if you wish, because she did not give full support with what is written in that book. That's why he got a little bit irritated. Maybe he said nonchalantly. He walked away whistling. The dusty old book tucked beneath his arm. Tucked beneath means keeping under his arm. He also went away from there to his home for his class. Margie went into the schoolroom. It was right next to her bedroom. See the difference of present school and the school going to be in future, where these children studied. See imagination. It was right next to her bedroom, and the mechanical teacher was on. It's already on when she reached there, and waiting for her, waiting for Margie. It was always on at the same time every day except Saturday and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday they had holidays. Except Saturday and Sunday, this machine gets on. Robotic teacher starts its class correct time every day except Saturday and Sunday, because her mother said little girls learn better if they learn at regular hours. Yes, it is for you also. When you study, when you do your homework, keep timetable, a fixed timetable, so that your brain starts working more. Keep a fixed place, your study room, your table, and study. That's why mother used to tell Margie that why every day except Saturday and Sunday this robotic machine gets on automatically. That is the reason her mother said little girls learned better if they learned at regular hours. Now also, we started our online classes. We keep a timetable. Paste it on your study table in your room, in bold letters. Study accordingly. The screen was lit up and it said, today's arithmetic lesson is on the addition of proper fractions. Please insert yesterday's homework in the proper slot. The screen was lit up. There came the message on the screen. It was written that today's arithmetic lesson is on the addition of proper fractions. The subject is mathematics on that day, and the topic of the chapter is addition of proper fractions. Proper fractions, improper fractions, mixed fractions. You already learned in the lower sections. And the robotic teacher announced, it was written on the screen, this also, to submit the homework of the previous days in the allotted slot. And we also tell you to submit daily. You do homework, read thoroughly whatever lessons are being taught, go through it daily. Whatever homework is given, do it daily. That is what the toppers say. IIT toppers, NEET toppers and all, they don't spend a whole night, a whole day. They keep a fixed time, 5 to 6 hours. They complete daily work. You also have, from the very childhood, from the age, if you haven't yet started, please keep a timetable and do it. Don't say that I don't have time. I have. Time is same to everyone. So whatever homework we are giving to you daily, not only English teacher, all the teachers are giving you a lot of homework. Please do it. Today's work must finish it today itself. Clear? So other two paragraphs we will continue so that I can give you some more explanations. If you have any doubt, please comment to me, and whether any part is not audible to you, please let me know. Okay, today's session is over. Thank you. Have a nice day.